Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. And last time I played that day after yesterday, day before yesterday. Um, I was kind of on a tilt actually. Uh, I played. I didn't play very well, and okay, let's try to improve that today. I'll try to improve that today and see if everything goes according to our plan. So yeah, let's start. So I'm getting paired now. Let's see. Sometimes I find this very annoying when 15-10 time control takes so much time to match. Play King's Gambit. Okay, I don't know how to play, but let's see. It depends on if opponent plays e5. Let's see. It's still um, searching my opponent. And by the way, if you like to follow chess on Grandmaster level, there is a Tata Steel chess going on actually, and you should watch that. I mean, that's the performance of Indian players like Arjun Erigesi. That's simply phenomenal. I- he's like on 7 out of 8, and he's like destroying the field in challenges section. Okay, so e4. I cannot play King's Gambit now, but let's see. So now knight f3. Not this. So this is actually called as Philidor's opening. This setup. So knight f6, d6, and then knight b d7, and then go e5. This is called as Philidor setup. He goes bishop e3, bishop d3. I mean, and f4. So this is the line played by Harshal actually when I streamed couple of days back, or few days back. He played this against me. But then he played here. He played a c3. Earlier, Harshal played like knight c3, not knight c3. Sorry, knight f3. And then I took this pawn, and he sort of gambited that pawn or sacrificed that pawn. Okay, so now I would like to capture here or here maybe, but the problem is this is conceding the center to my opponent. So I'll keep this as long as possible. Okay, knight f3 now takes. I'll take with the pawn. He takes here, and then I can go knight g4 and then recapture on this e5. So I'll castle, or maybe play h6 first, trying to prevent this. But I think I don't need to prevent knight g5. So I'll just castle. Okay, so now he can play maybe not this. Okay, castle. He castled, and now c3. Trying to give this my queen route like this, so that my queen can sit on this square and try to attack on this diagonal. I'm still keeping this tension in the center, and now I can play things like queen b6, knight g4, and then things starts to happen on this diagonal. So then I can play, okay, this, okay, this, and then my knight starts to give some checks on this diagonal. Not immediately, obviously, but sometime in the future. Let's say if he plays like something like this, opening up this diagonal. Actually, drawing long arrows in chess.com is, you have to be very accurate, or else these arrows can get misfired like this. Anyways, okay, what now? Okay, I can go queen b6 now immediately. After which he can play f5. Okay. Even h6. Let's see. But first I'll play queen b3, queen b6. So now this pawn is pinned. He cannot take like this. So what country? Okay, I think this is Romanian flag. Let me check. Yeah, Romania. Rated 91945. I don't recall any grandmasters from Romania. There are few grandmasters, but they are like not at the top of the chess or top of the rankings. Okay, so what is trying to think? b6. So he wants b3. So he wants to go bishop b2. But as soon as he goes bishop b2, I can just capture here. What was the purpose of b3? Okay, anyways, I need to find ways to develop this bishop. Okay, let's see. How to develop this bishop? For that, we need to remove this knight somehow. Can I go like e takes f4, bishop takes f4, and then maybe knight e5? No, that just drops a pawn. I cannot do that. Or another plan I'm thinking is rook e8, knight f8, knight g6, and then bishop here. What should I play? Yeah, the position is, it's very tense. It's very sharp, it's very tense. I have few options like rook e8 and h6, or even I was thinking about a4, a5, a4. But without developing this knights and bishop, I don't like a5, a4. Okay, but before moving my knight somewhere, I need to resolve the tension in the center because this knight is guarding this pawn currently. Okay, I'll take here. I think he'll take with this knight. Okay, he takes with the pawn, and this pawn is now somehow weak. If I were in his place, I would take with the knight, but okay. Okay, so now I have knight e5 because no, in fact I don't. So he can simply take with the pawn. I cannot take with the. I cannot play this. Okay, I'll play just rook e8, keeping everything solid. Lining up his rook against his queen. Why it's weak? Why what is weak? Okay, this pawn. Because it cannot be supported from any other pawn. And my queen is already attacking this. Maybe I'll reroute my knight here and start attacking here. Maybe my bishop could come here like this, fianchetto, and then start attacking like this. These are some plans in future, but yeah, that's why it's weak. And for example, if he plays e5, then I just get this square for my knight. I can just put my knight here on this outpost. But it's not like it's weak and I'm completely winning. No, this is one sort of compensation that I get in return for his center. So very strong center. I need to attack his center. Let's see what he'll play now. Okay, knight c3. Maybe he should have gone knight d2 and then knight c5, knight c4, gaining a tempo on the queen. But okay, because on knight d2, he has an advantage that when he puts his bishop here, it's not blocked by this knight. I think this is slightly inaccurate, but nonetheless, it's not like a earth-shattering blunder or somehow. Just bishop f8 now. So, looking down against his queen. I think he should play something like king h1 now. Just try to get away from the pin. Also, I plan to play d5 because this pawn is weak. And playing e5 will give me these and these light squares, but also it will give him this c5 square. But also this will open up my bishop when I play d5. Let's see what happens. Okay. Queen c2. So he plans to play e5. And when my knight moves, this pawn is hanging. So why not h6? I anyway wanted to prevent things like knight g5. And after he plays e5, I can go I can go maybe knight d5 or knight g4. I need to evaluate that, but okay, h6 for now. Let's see. Most probably he'll play e5. That's what I think. Oh, in fact, he cannot play e5 now because e5, d5, fe5, fe5. Sorry, knight e5, knight e5, and I have rook e5, and this pawn is pinned. So he cannot play e5 now. That would be a blunder. Okay, yeah. Bishop b2. Okay. So now what if I play d5? And if he plays e5, takes with the knight, takes with the pawn. No, no, no. That's not possible. My bad. I also wanted to play c5, but then he just get this square for his knight. So I won't play this. Okay, so the question is how to develop these pieces. This bishop especially. That's the biggest question that I'm facing right now. What can I do? What can I do indeed? Maybe knight h5, hitting this, and then put my knight here, develop this bishop. But then problem is, as soon as I play knight h5, he can go g4, and then start attacking my king side. Knight h5 will just give him extra time. Okay, knight h5. He need to support this pawn somehow. So maybe queen d2, then knight f6, and now g4. And now also my knight is trapped. Whew. Can I play g6 and bishop g7? Or even knight g4, queen here, and then maybe h5. No, but okay. Then in that way my knight will go to h6. It will remain passive there. I don't want to play this. g6 looks reasonable, but it also looks very weakening. Okay, I'll play g6. Put my bishop here. This is slightly worse for me. Let's see what happens. Bishop. You can consider going. Okay, he plays rook a to e1. Okay, so now he wants to go e5, and then maybe sack on g6. Maybe. Okay, I'll play bishop g7 and then invite him to sack if he wants to on g6. I'm always ready to take up the challenge. Let's see. Okay, knight a4. Why? What's the plan of knight? Oh, okay. He's opening up this diagonal. If I play queen c7, then he can play d5, not only opening up the bishop but also exploiting the pin. So maybe I need to go queen d8. And then maybe b5. No, but b5, this pawn is hanging. Okay, or maybe can I go queen a5 and then somehow switch to queen h5? That looks interesting. Queen a5. Let's see. I just want to go queen h5 now, and then not only my king is secure, but also I can start to play knight g4. Okay, not knight g4, but maybe like this. So queen h5, maybe knight f8, knight e6, then develop the bishop there. I'm sure he's considering about e5 and then bishop takes g6, but no, I'm wrong. He isn't. Okay, so I need to consider queen h5 and see that whether my queen is being trapped or not. I think it's not being trapped, so I can play this. Okay, I've got only 4 minutes left. I need to make some moves quickly because it really gets messy in the time trouble. Okay, so now I also have b5 in the reserve because the queen is no longer attacking here. Not immediately, but a well-timed b5. Maybe if he goes queen b2, then I can play b5 trapping his knight. So queen b2 is a blunder. I do hope he plays this. Okay, he wants to go g4 now. And then trap my queen. But no, his h3 is hanging, so he cannot play g4. Hi Neha, how are you? Okay, knight f8. Maybe knight f8, and then let's see. I hope I'm not blundering anything. Yeah, knight f8. Let's assume that his h3 is defended somehow and he plays g4. I would sack this if he does this. But as a bonus for us, this is hanging. Okay. Queen b2 again is a mistake. I'm good. Let's talk after this. Neha. I do hope he plays queen b2, but he doesn't. Okay, what's the purpose? Oh, got it. No, but maybe he wants to play g4, queen takes h3, rook h2, queen g5, queen g4. He's preparing for a g4 somehow. Should I play g5 now, or what should I play? g5 takes, and my queen has a lot more space to move on the h file, and it's not in danger to get trapped basically. But also I like, okay, what do I like? Yeah, sorry, knight e6, hitting this. Maybe he has to play queen d2, but then that preempts g5 because the queen is indirectly controlling this. Okay, so only 1.5 minutes. I'll play g5. Let's see. Okay, takes. I'll take. Maybe he'll go here. I can put bishop here. I think now I've kind of freed myself because now I can play knight g6 and my knight sits pretty on f4. Simply knight g6 now. And I'm starting to like my position actually. Not that it's winning or anything, but just a pleasant position to play, or maybe easier to play. Let me put it that way. He cannot play e5 because then I'll just play knight d5. Maybe after takes and knight d5. Let's see. I also have ideas of bishop takes h3. Not immediately, but potentially. Also, if his rook moves anywhere like this, I can play bishop takes h3 because his knight will be hanging here. So his rook is kind of tied down to defense of his knight. Okay, he moves his knight. He wants to play here. Maybe double up on f file. I think he'll double up on f file. Okay, I'll just block it out by playing this. And also he has this unusual move. If he plays d5 takes, knight takes, then I can play queen h8, challenging him on the long diagonal as an idea. Okay, now maybe he'll play bishop to e2 to support this. Let's see what he plays. Okay, e5. I'll take here. Okay, he wants to take and double. But he cannot do that actually, because knight d5. Okay, no, but I'm attacking this, but it's defended by his knight. Okay. The position is heating up now already. Maybe he'll just liquidate to endgame. I have a feeling that he'll liquidate everything. But yeah, the result of all this was my knight beautifully sitting on d5 square. I like this. Look at his knights. One sitting on a4, one sitting on h2, doing absolutely nothing. While my knight is absolutely superbly placed on d5. And one on g6, waiting to jump here. Okay, yeah, he plays this. Bishop e2, I thought so. I can just even play queen h8 now and start attacking this. And queen h8 is very interesting actually. I like this. It's beautiful, queen h8. Aesthetically it's beautiful. I don't know objectively if it's good. But for aesthetic purposes, I will play queen h8. Let's see. How is he going to defend the e5 pawn now? And his bishop is now under heat. It's facing the heat. If he plays moves like this, his bishop hangs. Let's see. Maybe he'll play bishop d3, but then I have this simply. Knight f. I think he should have just traded off the bishop with this knight. He should have simply done that, because now my knight will come to f4, and both my knights in the center are like looking absolutely terrific. Okay, I think this pawn is a goner now. Is your queen trapped now? Why is my queen trapped? How is he going to trap Ritesh? I mean, my queen is attacking this. Okay, he's trying to look down here. I can just defend this with bishop e6, but let me check. Actually, even I can play knight f4, blocking out the file. And that is probably more okay. It's probably more good, but okay. Okay, bishop g4. I don't have to take the bishop necessarily. I can just chop up this. Takes, queen takes. Let's see. Also, I have threats like bishop d5, d4 now. Winning is rook. He takes. I take. Okay, maybe he'll play here. I'll just move back. Also, I have this now. 93. I think he has misplayed it. He has misplayed it very badly. Look at that knight, look at that knight. Okay, he brings one of the knight. Then I'll just play queen g7. Defend everything, this pawn. If if there is need, I can just play f6, defend this pawn. Further close down this file. He cannot play g3 because I can play knight h3. After g3, even I can even play bishop takes g4 and then fork here. So g3 is out of question. I mean, no one can dislodge the knight. And my immediate threat is knight e3, attacking this and queen. Let's see what he plays. If it was my move here, I would just play bishop takes g4. Destroys pawn structure completely. Connect my rooks. And I think everything is going in my favor. Okay, he prevents the knight e3, but then now simply bishop takes bishop, takes, and now I'll just play rook d8, set up all kinds of threat on this. He cannot play queen c8 because then I have knight e. Okay, first I think I need to play something like f6 because no, I think queen c1, knight e2 check. Okay, he plays rook e1. What should I play here? f6 maybe? Or you can even play... Okay, what can I play here? Yeah, rook e1 was a good move. Not fearing the discovered attack on the queen. But I'll just play f3 now, f6 now. Defend this, keep everything solid. Maybe move my queen here after the trade. He still cannot play g3 because I have knight h3 check. My knight on d5 cannot be dislodged. Okay, let's see. I think he'll play rook takes rook and then knight c3. Yeah, take the rook, knight c3 now. And then I'll play queen e7, occupying the e file. Okay, he plays knight c5, but why? I mean, this pawn is already guarded enough. Okay, I'll just play queen e7, attacking the knight. And what does he play now? And then I'll just kick out his knight if he tries to defend it somehow, like here. And then, okay. Oh, he wants to trade the knight, but then I'm a pawn up. Let me just trade everything now. Or in fact, can I play here? Check. Oh, okay. I'm low on time. Let me just simplify everything now. He takes with the. I'll take here and then take capture here. Let's see. Okay, he comes on the second rank. Sorry, seventh rank. But he doesn't play this. So I'll just play, or I can even play this. Block out his rook, bring the king over. Okay, he wants to put his knight here. Can just play here, attacking that. This. Okay, he plays this anyways. He wants to play this knight here. I'll take here. Oh no. Oh no. I've just blundered the fork. One small mistake and chess is brutal. I think I should resign now. I've just blundered the rook. I shouldn't have done that. I was completely winning the game. In chess, there is a saying, one bad move nullifies 40 good moves. And that's what's happened here exactly. I completely outplayed him in the middle game, in the opening. And in the end game, by just one fork, I've just vanished away all my advantage. And I just lost. Okay, anyways, I think that should be it for today. Thank you for joining, everyone. Good night. Take care. See you tomorrow.